Pender Select Equity Fund is a fund that's basically a thematic based fund. It focuses on sector rotating different themes, and then combining that with an active management style that's going to pick within those themes the best equities that are going to best reflect those themes and actively manage them through technical analysis, active trading, trying to make sure that we're going to add the best value and also to limit the downside. Downside protection is a core component of this fund. We want to make sure we've gotten strong positive returns, but we don't want to give that all up when things turn the other way. So downside and protection is something we're keenly focused on. There's just a few ways to protect capital and manage risk in this fund. The first off is I'm not afraid to just go to cash. When things are getting on nervy and their valuations are looking expensive, one of the best tools is really just to use cash. So we have used cash as a component in the fund before. Cash will never not be all of the fund, but it can go up as high as 30–40%. And that has worked in the past because going to cash, stepping to the sidelines until you see a fat pitch is not a bad strategy at all. Other than that, we also look at pair trade strategies. So within sectors where we find good names that are very similar but different valuation metrics, we were not afraid to do a pair trading strategy of shorting off the more expensive and being long the one that's more attractively valuations. And then also from a top-down point of view, we often have a put spread strategy. So that's looking at indices which align with the strategy of the fund and having some protective puts on them that'll manage the beta of the fund and also protect if you do get any flash crashes or downside moves in the market, which apt to happen, and that's just part of normal investing, but the goal is again to protect on that downside. This is a fund that's designed for market volatility. So most people trying to steer away and limit the volatility in their portfolio, but this is a fund that's designed to take advantage of that volatility, both by rotating between sectors that will do better within this, but also by actively trading the stocks that are best in that. Most people looking at trading as a cost center, and to me, with a net sum gain in the market, if it's a cost for someone, it's a benefit for someone else. So we're looking at volatility as an opportunity, and that's something that is going to help to add value to performance. And volatility can be your friend if you've got funds that are designed to mimic it and to take advantage of other people's concerns. So market cycles are a really important thing, and it's always hard to time the market cycles and get them absolutely right. There's always the saying, there's more time in the market than trying to time the market. So you want to have something that'll work through all cycles, and the Select Equity Fund is one that's designed to do that by looking at sector rotating to different themes, because at different stages of a different cycle, different sectors work better, different themes work better, and you got to be cognizant of what these sectors are and where we are in the cycle at all times, and make sure you're best exposed to areas that are going to benefit in that market backdrop.